Before the pyramids of Egypt were even a glimmer in the eye of pharaohs, a civilization in Indonesia had already built a structure of immense significance. This is the story of Gunung Padang, a site shrouded in mystery, and potentially the oldest known structure on Earth. Nestled in the verdant landscapes of Indonesia's West Java province, this megalithic site dates back nearly 20,000 years, dwarfing the age of Egypt's iconic pyramids. Its significance? Much more than a monument of antiquity, Gunung Padang stands as a testament to a civilization that once thrived, a civilization that had the knowledge and ingenuity to construct such a complex structure at a time when most of the world was still grappling with the basics of survival. Unveiling the mystery of Gunung Padang is like peeling back the layers of time itself, revealing glimpses of our past that challenge our understanding of history. So, buckle up, dear listeners, and welcome to the journey of discovery into the heart of Gunung Padang. Our journey begins in 1914, with the curious Dutchman N.J. Krom, who first recognized Gunung Padang's potential. A prominent Dutch historian, Krom stumbled upon a site that was unlike anything he had ever seen. A vast terraced hill in the heart of West Java, Indonesia, adorned with an array of ancient stone structures. Yet, despite his fascination, Gunung Padang remained relatively obscure for decades. The world was embroiled in the throes of the First World War, and the allure of an Indonesian hillside, however intriguing, couldn't compete with the pressing matters of the time. Gunung Padang was left to slumber, its secrets safe under layers of earth and time. Fast forward to the turn of the 21st century. Indonesia, now an independent nation, began to recognize the cultural and historical value nestled within its borders. In the early 2000s, a group of Indonesian researchers took up the mantle from where Krom left off. They were drawn to Gunung Padang, captivated by the same allure that had once sparked the Dutchman's curiosity. Armed with modern technology and a renewed sense of purpose, they began to peel back the layers of this ancient site. Ground-penetrating radar and geological surveys painted a picture of a monument far older and far more complex than anyone could have imagined. The hill was not merely a hill, it was in fact a man-made pyramid, potentially predating the famous Pyramids of Giza by thousands of years. The discovery was staggering, shaking the foundations of known human history. Gunung Padang was no longer a forgotten hillside. It was a testament to a civilization lost in time, a monument of human ingenuity, and a treasure trove of archaeological potential. And so, Gunung Padang was thrust into the spotlight, a monument shrouded in mystery, waiting to reveal its secrets. As more attention was drawn to Gunung Padang, the wheels of research began to turn. In the pursuit of understanding the true age and purpose of Gunung Padang, investigators from around the globe employed a variety of scientific methods. The most notable among these were ground-penetrating radar and carbon dating techniques, two tools that would prove instrumental in unearthing the secrets of this enigmatic site. The use of ground-penetrating radar, or GPR for short, allowed researchers to peer beneath the surface of Gunung Padang without disturbing its structural integrity. This non-invasive technique paints a picture of what lies beneath the ground by sending radar pulses into the soil and measuring the reflected signals. It's a bit like having X-ray vision but for archaeology. Through GPR, researchers discovered a series of layers beneath the visible surface of Gunung Padang, each seemingly older than the last. The deepest layer, some 29 meters below the surface, suggested the possibility of a much older structure hidden beneath the known megalithic site. While the GPR provided a tantalizing glimpse into the subsurface of Gunung Padang, it was the use of carbon dating that really sent shockwaves through the scientific community. Carbon dating, also known as radiocarbon dating, is a method used to determine the age of an object containing organic material. This technique was used to date pieces of charcoal found within the layers of Gunung Padang. The results were nothing short of astonishing. The charcoal from the uppermost layer was found to be around 2,500 years old, aligning with previous estimates. However, as researchers ventured deeper, they found charcoal samples dating back 12,000 years, then 20,000 years, and finally, incredibly, up to 28,000 years at the very deepest layer. If these dates are accurate, it would make Gunung Padang not only older than the Pyramids of Giza, but also older than any known megalithic site on the planet. It would mean that when the last ice age was just ending, someone, or rather some civilization, was building a monumental structure on what is now the Indonesian archipelago. These findings have sparked a flurry of debate within the scientific community, with many finding it hard to accept that a civilization capable of such feats could have existed so far back in time. Critics argue that the dating may be flawed, or that the deeper layers could simply be natural formations. However, proponents of the older dates point to the consistency of the findings across multiple samples and the clear evidence of human-made structures at all layers. They argue that while it may challenge our current understanding of human history, the evidence cannot be easily dismissed. As the layers of Gunung Padang were peeled back, the site proved to be far more than anyone had anticipated. With great discoveries often come great controversies. And this couldn't ring any truer for Indonesia's Gunung Padang. This ancient site has been at the center of a whirlwind of debates that have stirred the world of archaeology. The most significant controversy revolves around the age of Gunung Padang. Initial studies suggested the site to be around 2,500 years old. But later examinations by Dr. Danny Hillman Natawijaja proposed that the site could be far older, possibly predating the Pyramids of Giza by thousands of years. His findings were met with a mix of fascination and skepticism. Some academics have questioned the methodology used, arguing that it was too reliant on carbon dating, a technique that, while reliable, has its limitations. Then there's the controversy surrounding the purpose of Gunung Padang. Many believe it to be a site of spiritual significance built by an ancient civilization with a deep understanding of the Earth's energies. However, others propose it to be a monumental structure, possibly a pyramid, hidden beneath layers of soil and vegetation. These contrasting views have led to a division among experts, with each side fervently defending their theories. The controversies don't end there. The Indonesian government's involvement in the excavation and preservation of the site has also been a subject of debate. Some have lauded their efforts, while others have expressed concerns over potential damage to the site due to lack of proper archaeological procedures. Despite these controversies, it's important to remember that disagreement and debate are the lifeblood of scientific progress. It's these very controversies that push researchers to dig deeper, to question, and to strive for a clearer understanding of our past. And so, Gunung Padang remains a hotbed of archaeological debate, a mystery that continues to captivate the world. As we stand on the precipice of the unknown, we look back at what we've learned about Gunung Padang. We've journeyed through the discovery of this enigmatic site, nestled in the heart of Indonesia. Unearthed only in the past century, Gunung Padang has challenged our understanding of human history, pushing back the boundaries of what we thought we knew. This ancient site, older than the Pyramids of Giza, shrouded in dense vegetation, has been whispering its secrets to us, one excavation at a time. The studies conducted here have been nothing short of revolutionary. Geologists, archaeologists, and historians have come together, employing cutting-edge technology and meticulous research methods. Carbon dating, ground-penetrating radar, and painstaking excavation work have revealed layers of human activity extending back tens of thousands of years. Gunung Padang, we've learned, is not just an isolated ancient site, but a testament to the resilience and ingenuity of our ancestors. Yet, Gunung Padang is not without its controversies. There are those who question the methods and findings, casting doubt on the site's age and its purported significance. Some argue that the site may not be as old as it seems, while others dispute the notion that it's a man-made structure. These controversies serve as a reminder that in the world of ancient history, there are few certainties, and the quest for truth is often a winding path filled with endless debates and discussions. But through all the debates and uncertainties, one thing remains clear. Gunung Padang is a treasure trove of history, a window into our distant past that continues to captivate our curiosity. It stands as a silent monument to the ancient civilizations that once thrived in this corner of the world, bearing witness to their existence and their remarkable achievements. As we continue to delve into the mysteries of Gunung Padang, we are reminded of our ancient past, and the many secrets it still holds for us to uncover.